All right, we're here making bread with my aunt. Tradition for years. This was one of the famous or favorite things I used to do as a kid. My job was just to make sure I carried all the heavy water. I did all the heavy lifting. They did all the good stuff. This machine you're looking at used to be just my aunt. My aunt, her mother-in-law, which was the patriarch of the family, would do this all by herself the night before. I would wake up in the morning and there would be about 40 loaves of bread because she would do it for all the sons. So it would be like 40 loaves of bread just sitting around. You see those little towels over here? Everything gets covered. So all those towels right here, let me show you. After a while, this is all going to be covering the bread as it grows. So yeast. Now she already made a starter dough, I know for sure. Guaranteed, she's got a starter dough because if she had to wait, that's why my aunt would have to wait overnight. Here they cheat a little, they make a starter riser already, they add some yeast, and then what they'll do is they'll add the start riser, and then it rises faster. So probably around 2 to 3 hours, we'll start the fire and we'll get the bread all finished. That was my job too, starting the fire. And that was, any pyromaniacs, water.
Acqua.
Water with yeast?
Acqua.
Solo acqua?
Sì.
Okay. Water. And of course the star of my show, Adele. Delegati. In Italy, when you marry, you keep your maiden name. You do not take the name of your husband. The kids, well, they get his name. So she maintains, and I think it's just another way of maintaining the family history name.
Questo è sempre acqua.
Sempre acqua.
Sì.
Però quando si mette? 3, 4?
4,
E quando litri?
3, 2.
She doesn't know how many waters it is. It's just you learned. It's all numbers.
Lo sa.
It's a perfect science of experience. They just know. A little salt, a little salt, and it's tradition that comes from grandmother to daughter, to daughter, to daughter, to daughter, and everybody knows it. And hopefully these traditions aren't lost. I mean, today I walk around the town and a lot of it is different. Everybody, like in America, is on their phones, and the traditional sense, even though it's still strong here, the family value, modern technology is here too. That's 4, right? 4.
4.
4. So we put 4 of maybe 32, Way. Wow.
Visto?
Farina di 100 Tipo 00. Very, 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 very fine ground. So it's like powder.
E poi questo.
This one is semolina.
Sì.
See, semolina. So it's a fine. So that's going to give the crust and the crunch of the crust and stuff. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, bello. 5. That's my job. 1, 2.
Comunque tutta la ciametta, faccio pure da così.
No, tu metti che
Ok, sì.
finish. All right, she was doing it again. She was going nice for the video, but she's like, do I have to do it like this, or can I just dump what I know to put in? Technically, we're not allowed in the kitchen when this happens. That's why. Put the vote you. Perfetto.
Ok.
Hai visto quando tempo faccio così?
Ok.
Okay, now I want to say something that most people will get offended when I say this. Okay? Traditionally, I would not be allowed to be in this room while this is happening.
Con 15 minuti da passare.
Okay?
15 minuti devi bastare.
15 minutes of it spinning, and the dough will be ready to be stirred. But what I'm trying to say here is, when you say here, a woman's job is in the kitchen, that is a respectful thing. There is a difference between us. Men, my uncle, if he was to come in here and make something, he would die. He would just sit here waiting for food to come to him because he doesn't know. It's never been his job. There are distinct positions, and it is disrespectful if you come into their job and try to do their work. If they need your help here, you do the heavy lifting. You pick up the heavy rock. That's what I am here for. Other than that, this is their job, and it is, again, disrespectful. So when you say a woman's place is in the kitchen, here, everybody knows that. Last time I was here, and because I brought some people and they were experiencing this, I actually screwed up and crushed half the ravioli. My aunt saw me crush the ravioli quando scasciato tutto la ravioli. And she knows, and she took care of me. But you could see, my uncle did not come in. He stayed outside the door. So for all you women, when you hear get in the kitchen or make me a sandwich, dude, that is 100% putting you on the pedestal here. We know you're better at it than we are. Sì, aspettiamo che 3, 4, dopo le mani. Così va.
Sì.
Agito la storia che quando faccio il giornale non c'è questo, allora così la storia.
Sì.
E questo?
No, questa è la pasta di uovo. Si deve aggiungere mano a mano l'acqua, si serve.
Sì. Again, no recipes, just she knows. No recipes, she just knows. Doing it from... Quando ho cominciato a fare il pane?
Io?
Sì. Quanto?
15 anni.
15 years old. 15 years old, she's making bread for the family.
Natale si faceva a mano.
Yeah, and it was all done by hand. When I saw this thing come out for the first time, I was actually like, give me a break. What the heck is going on here? But again, my aunt used to do this by hand, and it's labor intensive. Labor intensive. Now, she started cooking early for the family because they would go out to the farm. Vero, tutto se ne va in campagna,
Sì,
lavora,
sì,
e tu
sì.
stai qua, mangi
Sì.
per tutto, because when everybody comes back,
Cucini, fai il pane, fai tutto.
the macaroni per mano.
Sì.
I'm only here now 3 to 4 years where I notice they're not making pasta fresh from hands anymore. They're buying it just like us. Again, the pasta here, you know, it's 4 aisles in the supermarket of different groups, but I never ever had store-bought pasta for the longest time. It was always made by hand. Right before you were about to eat. All by hand, all by hand. And if you come to Mr. Italy Tours, you will be making bread with my aunt. And then right after you will be breaking bread and probably eating homemade raviolis and fusillis, which we'll show you later because my other aunt is making them now. Un po' coso.
E quando va?
Forse non vale. Tu che fai? Tu che fai presto alla mattina in girare come un altro?
Tu ti do la fortuna, Mario, di chiudere per tutti. Basta. Non c'è di che. Dove sei andato oggi, Capuccio?
Nessuno può, stai lavorando, è andato di...
Ok. Tu lo vuoi toccare?
Sì, sì.
Eh?
Is this... Oh.
Eh?
It's getting a little... Yeah, so it needs a little more going through.
Prima così si faceva. Sì.
Yeah, that's how they used to
Sì,
by hand,
sì,
on a big
sì.
table.
Eh?
Quando ora si fanno così, it would take...
Un'ora.
If this is going to be 15 minutes, it would take over an hour to do it the old way. And again, that's why if you look, guarda che braccia di ferro.
Braccio di ferro.
They got arms and muscles here, you know. But I don't know about you, bread in America is dead. This is bread. Salt, water, yeast, and flour. So when you're in the supermarket today and you're about to feed your kids what you're about to feed them, look at the ingredients because you're seeing bread and you will see the final product. Salt, water, yeast, and flour. I just got robbed. This machine has obviously taken a lot of jobs. So she's just gonna leave it in the container here. Usually they would put it on the table, cover it up the way she's covering up now to create a little bit of heat, get the yeast to rise, but apparently you just do it all in the machine. Modern technology, it's killing us all.
Sì. Andiamo a pigliare.
Okay, we're gonna walk and get eggs from the chickens, right? You might wanna see where the ingredients. No, but going to get eggs for the next ingredients. We're going to the supermarket in Italy. And here they're very environmentally conscious. They use a drying technique here, which is totally, new technology. We're entering the supermarket of Adele Delegati. Okay, we're getting ready to make tomato sauce.
Quelle sono le mandorle.
These are the
Mandorle.
almonds that are being, just off the tree. You just kind of grab one right here. Aspetta, yeah.
No, è dura. Aspetta. C'ho il martello.
Aspetta. Almonds. Right out of the tree. This store, prices are cheap too.
Questo adesso.
A little bit of arm and leg movement, and you got food. So, there's always a place to stop and eat along the route. Well, and here's where we buy the eggs. Watch your head.
Vai.
Oh, hello. Fresh eggs, straight from the
Appena
chicken.
fatte.
See, straight from the chicken's butt.
Vedi? Polli.
For mangiare.
Sì. Devono crescere però.
So these are the hens, and those guys in there are the meat. And this guy, I saw him flying around. There's a bird. He just got caught up in it. Get her. Another aisle in the supermarket. Onions,
Melone.
melone,
bianco. Sì.
and onions.
No, questo è nuovo, c'è
nuovo.
quell'altro vecchio più grande.
Più grande.
Cioè,
Del
abbiamo
Ciallaretto,
quello- devo prendere quello grande.
Sì. No, questo è buono. Mi è bruciato un po'. I just told her I was gonna lie a little. They have another one. This is a new one, but she does have the originals from like her mother and my aunt. They have the original boards that they used to.
Basta
make
questa
coffee.
qua non mi pare più.
Okay. Two. And again, there's no, measuring cups or anything like that. She just knows. I mean.
Questa è ancora calda.
See, she said the egg is still hot, so that means it just popped out of a chicken. So I don't know how much fresher you're gonna get than that, and I can almost guarantee you. I mean, I'd be willing to bet anybody $1 million that you're not gonna get pasta where when they touch the egg, they're like, oh, it's still hot. Just some of the technique of that. No rolling pin. Just wonder how much portion control, automatic.
Cazzagoto. No, fallo io con le dita.
Che vuoi fare? Voglio farla...
Cazzagoto.
Ok.
Aspetta un attimo, un po'
Sì, sì. Pasta. This one is known for our town.
Fallo
We're...
fare giù.
Huh?
Poi dobbiamo fare di più.
Sì, faccio pure io. No, faccio fusilli, ma faccio
Ok.
fusilli.
È giusto per far vedere che quanti tipi di pasta si possono fare.
Faccio fusilli and ravioli. We're known for that. That's why I love my ravioli. The fusilli maker. And again, traditions that are passed on. My aunt makes sure that my little cousin, she is definitely doing this. That's why men are not allowed in the kitchen. Scodato da mannaggia.
Va bene.
Così, vero?
Sì.
E fanno.
Ecco.
What's the
Allora,
difference? Oh.
si sbaglia.
That's right.
So,
Sì.
one of the funny things that what happened is when they came to America, they came for a visit, and again, like I said, the woman's place is in the kitchen here. Everybody knows it. So my uncle was hungry, and he literally said to my aunt, Adele, make me a sandwich in Italian. And my father got mad as hell. He's like, hey, you make a sandwich. And she was like, he doesn't know how to make a sandwich. And it's true, it's better like that. So never disrespect yourself. This is the job. This is why we're here. Moms make homes. Men buy houses. You know, it's the way it is. The mother is here, is everything. She's the glue that binds all your materialistic things. You know, you can go buy pasta in the store, but, you know, when they do this, it's much better. My aunt gave me good advice once. She said, if you go out to work and make $10, and then you give your wife the $10, and she spends $9 on a pocketbook and $1 on the family, she's not your wife, get rid of her.
Allora, la stessa pasta si può fare tu qualsiasi tipo di pasta.
So now why you could go into the store and see 1,000 different shapes of pastas. Those are only so that whatever sauce you make complements the shape of the pasta. Whether you're having a clingy sauce where it's thick and rich, where you want it to get caught up in grooves and stuff. Right now we've just made, come si chiama questi in?
Cazzagoto.
Cazzotto.
Cavatelli.
Cavatelli.
Yeah.
This is the cavatelli. This is the fusilli. And now we're just gonna make some spaghetti. And it's all with the same dough. I'm wrong. Now when you come on tour with MrItaly.com, this is a little more of a funny way. Uh-oh, there it is. Mostly fun. Now I'm hungry.
Questo è come le tagliatelle. Sì.
It's not really a spaghetti, it's a tagliatelle perché è più...
Più
yeah, it's fatter.
Perciò si chiama maccaronara, se no
Maccaronara.
va bene anche tagliatella.
Sì, sì, perché quella è più grande e più fu.
Sì.
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 This is more like a macaron. Again, you know, living here you're in a peasant village. This was everything came from the ground. Yeah, we're doing shorter versions. Tagliatelle now would be folded, and then they're gonna cut, and it's gonna be flatter and longer. So. Dinner here is a complete project. Who wants to eat where you gotta eat? It's really funny. Last time I was here, my cousin made a statement, made a lot of sense. Italians go out to dinner and talk about the restaurant and what they ate the night before at the restaurant they're at now.
È vero. Vedi che non è tonda? Deve essere tonda.
Scusi, tu sei andato a un altro posto, io non ho...
Sei andata a lavare le mani, ti devo lavare le mani. Lei
Sì,
è più
sì,
pulita.
I didn't make her round enough. All right, just so you notice, we changed up Aunt's, but she's wearing the right clothes. So what I think I'm gonna do next time I come here is I'm going to have a macaroni making contest. And what's gonna happen is I'll be able to see the good women and the bad women, and maybe I'll get married.
No, faccio dirizzare.
Non per niente,
Eccola
una
qua.
così.
Quella del veniva
Tu la
tonda.
tagliamo.
Ah, facciamo proprio tagliare.
E vedi tu. Io comando.
Which is the long.
Così non si attacca.
Non potevamo tagliare con la maccaronara, avevi fatto già con la maccaronara.
Già fatto. Scendi lo stesso.
Yeah.
Scendi
esci lo stesso.
Che vorrei fare tutta maccaronara, ma Giuseppe non è bastato.
Ah no, io ci metto la
Se
maccaronara.
maccaronara è maccaronara.
Questa la metterò con loro.
Ok. Viene imbastata lo stesso.
La bastinata tutta.
Sì signore. Sì capo.
Capo.
Quando no?
Capitano.
Eh?
All right, as you see, everybody has an opinion.
Vedi
It's always
vedere.
like this. So one's doing one way, one's doing the other way, but this is how it works. You know. Get bad with that. Hold on. And this is the way I was raised here. This is the way I was raised here. Probably the best 2 years of my life. That's a store-bought one. Questo è comprato nel negozio, eh?
Sì,
Sì, però Ghilaretta c'è uno così.
il mulino.
Yeah.
Sì,
Come si chiama? Molino?
mulino.
Yeah, that's a store-bought one, but my aunt used to have one because I remember the screws over here were like, you could tell it was a
Questo si
homemade one.
chiama chitarra.
Sì, sì, sì. Macaron. You're not gonna stand in line with a guy with a flag like this showing you this stuff. E tutto mangi qua, hai detto, eh? Hai detto?
Tutti a mangiare qua.
Sì, e dopo posso portare il trattore.
Il trattore è mio, ti lo comando io, che vuoi portare.
Non sto mandando lui. Così.
So, basically what's happening now is it's actually gonna work.
Prima mi dà.
Oh, del video.
Devi vedere quello là. Avere questo qua di 130. Quello svizzero. Bello, tu vedi quello là devi vedere.
Questo è perfetto, è vicino al paese.
Non è lontano, ma te l'hai buono.
È grande, lo fanno tutte, poi ci mettono c'è il terra che è
c'è un po' di terra
chiuso,
sotto, sì.
con tutto un po' di vignette, quello là è perfetto. E per lui già, senti, nessuno si vende niente.
Quanti sono vendi niente?
Allora lui è 84.
Tanto lo piatto tuo, Patrizia. Questo è lo tuo con lui.
Sì, ma chi vuole venire?
E qua perché
Sicuro rimarrà così.
il marmanino povere
Perché tu posso mettere questo qua e
come si
faccio
chiama?
semplicemente.
per macaronare dentro.
Quella là ce sarà là per sempre.
Mangiare.
They're making the fire?
Unveiling.
I'll get them all.
She knows on each side, you know. But, I just thought it was Italian. Quella rossa. The story in Paternotte. Sì, quella rossa.
Oh, that's perfect.
Watch how they do that, dude. She's folding it. When you see them take it away later, you'll just be like,
Okay.
yeah. You wait till you see how they fold it. She's folding. Ogni cane?
Quando capita?
Quando
Quando non ce n'è più pane si fa.
sì, zia Loretta ogni volta
Vabbè, sì, prima ogni settimana.
Sì,
Oh, anche una volta al mese. Perché solo zio Domenico che lo mangia.
See, that's what happens, you know. No, quella rossa di chi è? Nonna?
Mamma.
Oh, nonno. Tu stai chiamando nonno?
tutta a occhio, senza
All
pesare.
by eye, all by hand.
It's all by hand, right?
Years and years of doing it, you know? You know, it's a tradition that was,
Cioè, perché non
you know, she knows. And what's going on right now is Monica is asking where the kids are. They're like, just leave them here, you know, the beauty of living all together. Yeah, sì, la conosci. La pineapple. There. Lui sempre lo vuole là.
sì.
Ah, ha comprato pure lui.
Quindi sono...
Baltimore got nothing. Oh no. Ho già fatto un video.
La pellata questa, una pallare.
Non si fanno luci.
Tu li devi contare? La pescarella, la tecnica delle questioni.
Ok.
Done. Il fuoco già si è picciato.
Eh no, aspetta lui.
Oh, ok. Sì, te lo dico così. What? I used to think it used to take like an hour, 2 hours to get this thing going, but give away a cart. My other aunts, you know, Gillaretta, we used to do, you know where you're walking down to Salvatore's and you don't walk down that green building, like if you're going down into this was my job though. She'd wake me up at like 6 in the morning, you know, 4 in the morning. I'd go out there with her. Un'ora allora. Ok, finiamo. Mi vedi lì.
Ecco qua.
Poi. Oh. Right here, you put the block right here.
Vedi, noi devo andarlo. E qua.
198. Sì, sì. Con quella porta.
È come questa. Caldo.
When they start unrolling it, bro. Oh, watch out for the dragon.
Una farfalla.
Non si può niente.
No, vabbè.
Ti mangia.
No, visto una cassa antica.
Dentro un'ora e si caccia.
Un'ora.
Ecco. Grazie. C'è sempre chi ti aiuta.
You got him in an outfit, right? Che serve? Lo scopa?
Finì la scopa?
No, sta qua, sta qua.
Ok.
È tutto organizzato.
Ok.
No, guardate, già, non è la scopa. Oggi fatto la... Oh,
No, proprio...
no, la scopa non l'ho già trovata più, quella si consuma tutta qua.
Eh.
Oggi dove l'ho trovata? Là. No, qui. Ce l'ordinai pure qui.
Biancanino.
Com'è? Bravo. Mangiato bene? Tu hai mangiato buono? Oh, no, no.
No, perché stasera si fa e poi dopo che fanno.
Sì, il compleanno. Muova. Oh,
Uno stasera e uno domani.
ma non venire.
Un giorno ho avuto un giorno un compleanno, un giorno un compleanno, un altro giorno il compleanno.
Nico, quando compleanno?
Mette le
Quando,
scarpe.
quando c'è amici, così
Ripeto, lo stesso, lo stesso,
Sempre lo
la
stesso
stessa
ristorante, stessa ora, stessa pizza, tutto.
quale?
Tutti uguali.
tutto tre.
Sì, sì.
Così
Tutte
da
due dotore.
Ah.
così solo lui fanno.
Sì.
Ok, wet it. To get it down to temperature.
Ok.
Watch it.
Sì. Te pigli, da qua una là.
Qua. Aspetta.
Agito quando tu stai facendo così, agito.
No,
Guarda
vedi,
che fanno
mo
dopo.
si era fatto.
Che cosa?
Pipo lungo a il pane di alta mura.
La croce, che vuole?
No, pipo cosa lo hai trovato. Sì.
Ah,
Eh.
ho visto che era cosa da una parte. Cinque. Una pozza. Non metto questo lavato qua. Ma mica scherza pure questo.
Long. Cioè,
Che cazzo, come ha dato un pizzacavo?
e questa non è uguale a quella. Questa non è.
Avari.
No, ho visto.
Ma dove?
E se non ci vuole facciamo la pizzina. Ma facciamo la pizza. La figaccia.
Dovremmo fare. Sono grosse le piante, capito? Questa rimane.
Ecco. Ci va. Ora Matteo.
You don't have a flashlight
No,
on that,
no,
right?
it's
I don't have my phone on me. I wanted to shit a light
Troppo
on it.
largo.
You got a phone?
We got it.
Okay. So you can look into the dark of it. Because it don't look like it's cooking.
Ecco.
Croce.
No?
Giusto per fare...
He is Naples, so. Pompeii is in Naples. It's not the center of Naples, so we're not lying. We're just, you know, we didn't say we were in central Naples. Era bellissimo. E loro sono mettuti là perché non si paga per metterlo. E dove sono messi? Proprio tutto tu, te l'ho fatto tutta la pasta. Allora,
Io ho fatto pasta, pane.
Ed
Basta,
eccoci
dai.
qua. Siamo giunti al momento delizioso della giornata. I pizzilli fritti è una cosa succulenta. Con la stessa pasta del pane abbiamo ricavato una parte di pasta dove viene fritta in olio abbondante in modo che diventano alti e dorati. È una cosa eccezionale. Un prodotto tipico napoletano, campano, o meglio dire avellinese, ma se entriamo nel dettaglio, paternese.
I want your review.
Bisogna aspettare che siano dorati per essere ottimi, gustati con affettati, ancora meglio.
Meglio
Sì.
di tutto.
Good, good, good.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oy. Oh.
Did you want me to say anything?
When the last one comes out, you're just gonna say, hey, look,
I have a little one to crack open.
all old school, 3 ingredients. How they did it in the old days.
Lascialo.
See? There you get told not to touch stuff here too. Oh, logo bruciato. Come on.
Kiss. Si sono baciate due.
Kiss, kiss.
Lo mettono apposta.
Do that on purpose.
Lo alzano.
Yeah.
The bend.
Comunque è un altro tipo di, di farina.
It's another flour, but the ones from Altamore, remember they have the bump on them.
They have the bump on them and it's yellow.
Yeah, and it's, yeah, because it's different flour. It's their flour. They're growing it there. Just like Giancarlo is doing, you know, his grain there. That's all grain from Altamore. Uno, due, tre, quattro, cinque, sei, sette, otto, nove.
All right, ready? Ready?
Well, we're at the end of the day. Final product is here. Remember, salt, water, yeast makes bread. All right, so again, this is basically how I grew up here. So this is actually done for the family. So now it'll be divided between the brother and the sister, and they'll do it again next week when they run out of bread. All right, so I wish you guys were really here to just smell this and taste it and feel it, but this is what happens. Delicious.